aka the pedigree. Apologise about that. My storage ran out or something, so I had to listen to the end of the story, and I got to my partner, or my best friend, was just so that she knows how things go. So from there, I'm holding Willie up. The dog's jumping up, scratching my legs, biting Willie. I smacked the bulldog in the face a couple of times. Bang, bang. Put Willie on the ground, grabbed their dog, picked their dog up off the ground. So I had their dog, walked over to them, yelling at them, "This is your fault. Grab your dog." So I gave them their dog. Then it gets worse. So a fella pulls up over, there's a shed over there. I'm sure you can see that shed. I'll get out in a minute. He pulls up over there, starts yelling at me. "What are you up to?" He's got a big fella too. He looked young and big. Looked like he just finished at the wharf. He started screaming at me over there. So, yeah, you know, you want to play, mate. So anyway, I invited him. "Hey, you want to talk like that? Come over here." As soon as he come over, I said, "Yeah, here we go. We're going to have a fight. I can take it out on this fella. This fella, he's coming over to have a fight with me." Well, he got over to me, and the first thing he said, "You should go and get your mates. You should go get all your mates." I said, "Oh my God." That made me even angry. I didn't need my mates. I never have. I didn't join the gang to have mates or bros I didn't join the gang for that. So anyway, he was screaming, and he's standing here screaming, "I'm not going to assault anyone unless they assault me." So he wasn't going to assault me. He was just going to stand there and mouth off. It wasn't what I thought. I thought he was staunch and he was coming over for a fight, but he was actually just being one of those heroes. Well, anyway, he left and drove up. I'll just get out so you can see. He drove up to there where that house up where that power right at the top. He drove up there. Started yelling at me from there. On the phone to the police. To the police. Well, anyway, I could see him up there. Eventually, he cruised off. He rang the police, or he knew he was up there, so he hid somewhere else. I don't know what he was up to. So I went over to confront these people about their dog. They were just sitting over on a seat over there. They didn't say sorry. They didn't do anything. So Willie's been bitten up. I've got my legs scratched up. And these people were just thinking, oh, they're waiting for me to go to take their bulldog for a walk. So Willie had to miss out on his walk. While he had some bite wounds on him, I felt so upset for him. I stopped him from fighting. To this day, I stopped him from fighting the other dog. And I think with Willie dog, I got injured for a while, and I couldn't take him for walks, and I couldn't bear him staring at me. So I gave him one of my members, he's old, he's a new member, but I gave him to him to look after, because he's a dog man. He had 4 or 5 pig dogs at that stage. So I didn't know how the hell that was going to happen, but the big dogs at Willie sorted their tuckies. Willie was the man. Obviously he had my bro's back, so Willie had him, but not all the time he was around. And in the end, he'd roam around with pig dogs, big pig dogs that rip pigs apart, whole pigs. Well, Willie would hold his own. That's how they sorted their beef. The main one, or Mana, he was just Mana dog. I'm gonna give Mana dog a salute. He got killed by a pig in the end. Got stabbed up through here. And I love dogs, so that hurts. So Willie dog can hold his own in a fight. So I should have just let him fight, because I stopped it from happening and let Willie dog get bitten. It was on me because of these other people. So anyway, back to over there. I went over to confront these people to say, well, what was all that about? Oh my God, these people still in denial. And then the lady started having a go at me. I was like, you need to get your woman under control. You need to. I was angry. And I don't like being angry. That's not. But I just felt in a bad. I felt sorry for Willie. So anyway, she was trying to have a go. So I started telling the fella to sort his missus out. He was just looking at the ground. He didn't have. I don't know what his problem was. I don't know. The lady fell in the bushes, backwards. Couldn't get out of the bushes. So I was like, it's like, mate, you need to help your missus. You need to help your missus. I said, I got no problem with Wallace. You just need to control your dog. The lady stopped having to go at me. I couldn't take Willie for a walk. I was upset. I was very, very upset, especially about this other fella confronting me, being the hero. So we didn't take Willie for a walk. I just went home. And I knew what was going to come. Yes, what was going to come. You know it too. The police. So I sat at home. Waited, and I was just stressed out. I went lie in bed and try and relax my head and my body, and I was upset about letting Willie get beaten. So, and then the police are here. There was only one. I met him halfway down. Well, it's not a driveway, it's a path to my house. I met him halfway. Who the do you think you are coming to my house? He's like, why are you here? I can't deal with this. What? She was there. He was freaking out. He was going to leave. He was going to run, this policeman. I feel for him too because he was just doing his job. Then I went back inside. The story got explained to him. I was pacing around the house, going around and around. Sort of calmed down a little bit. It got explained to him. I went out to him and I said, why do you come to my house? It's my house. Do I come to your house? Do I come to your house? He's like, no, we got a call. And I'm just following up the call. I said, well, I've got a phone.